Hey Kane, what's up? It is indeed mimic time. The game actually isn't capturing. I have to do a display capture, so you may see me block out the screen at times. Yeah, so there's a Christmas event happening. What's in the box? First day of the holiday, plus a new patch. It is freaking busy as heck. It's feeling all right. I think that it was not actually like I injured it, and it's just, I have my body shit the bed disease. Yeah, it's not good. Like my other arm started hurting, and then like kept waking up to cough, and it felt like I had freaking glass in my lungs that was rattling around when I was coughing. It was really not good. I thought I had the Rona for like a solid 3 days there, but thankfully I never lost my sense of smell or anything, and the cough didn't come back, at least for now. So cross your fingers for me. This guy is a bird. Yeah, it was not fun. Ah, garbage. The tricky part is finding the NPC in the middle of all of this. Red mages. Oh, mother. Anti-clockwise. 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 There we go. It doesn't, no matter how much I play this, I just can't take the Lalafell seriously. It's just not gonna happen. Ah, more garbage. Woo! You know what? I'm gonna come back later when there is less of a crowd. I will come back some other time. No idea where the hell I am. Is there a reason I need countdown powder? Good morning, Velo. My game capture actually is just straight up not working, which is frustrating, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Can't expect there to be no trouble with a new patch. Oh, hey! Nice! That's convenient. Holy shit! I'll take that. I'll buy that for a fucking dollar. Excuse me, camera. Hopefully the lag is less bad. Yeah, seriously. Hopefully the lag isn't as bad out here, because this is unplayable. And of course I have to go right back. What is it? What? Who? Are these, you no longer need them? Is that why they're X'd out? Weird. Goodbye. I mean, that's fair. I haven't done any in a while either, so I don't blame you. I'm sure I'll figure it out soon enough. Though I'm gonna laugh my ass off if they changed it. So one of my friends was talking about how XYZ is so good in crafting and oh, no other game does it, blah, 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 blah. And so I really hope that they screw that up for them, just because that's who I am as a person. Ugh. I see, I see. I have one. Oh, thank you. Nerd canceled his sub and declared himself officially off the or officially on the wagon, so that was funny. Yeah, it's game capture's still frickin' not working. Oh, I have to go to Ishgard. Sorry, I was checking my messages. Which I conveniently put on the correct monitor given I'm using display capture, which is always extremely iffy. This isn't where I want to be at all! We should watch an episode after lunch, Velo. Hey, hella. Wow. Please pardon my son, he is loud. Is this really necessary? I feel like this isn't necessary. Well, what's wrong? Aki was up all night being a gremlin. It was the worst. He just would not stop making noise and getting into stuff. Yes, well, it's highly rude of them. Aki wanted my pretzel, but I did not have a pretzel. Oof, that sucks. It's like, oh, you're already level 70. Would you like the next quest? And I'm like, no. Yeah, I have like so much medication that I take for my respiratory system and my sinuses that like if I ever get a stuffy nose or a cough, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna end up at the hospital. The bottom quest that I have right now is the frickin' Conjurer's White Mage quest, whatever the hell. My level of I don't care is so high. New quest available at 63. I see you're level 70. Would you like to accept the next quest? Wow. Gridania, why? Aki, my son. Have another message. It is a hard life when you're a Aki trash bastard. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I can tell my stream is experiencing issues. Thanks, Streamlabs, I had no idea. Nope. Excuse me. He is a poor, starving Ethiopian cat that has never eaten a day in his life. If you listen to him, anyway. How about no? I will go and see about getting some fruit, though. So Aki has found his ball track toy, but I don't know where it is. I can just hear him at it, and I cannot see him or it. It's probably under the couch again. The true cat experience, yes. Meanwhile, Karina's standing around like, are you cereal, kid? It makes you immune to demons, though, so I mean, that's something. Jesus Christ, 12 frames. This is what I get for playing so soon after the patch. I should have just waited longer. I'm not dropping frames, there are just no frames to be had. Spare a few frames for the poor. Spare a few frames. Yeah, clearly. You know what I want? I want some fucking persimmon. That's what I want. I haven't had persimmon in too long. I would like some. Aki! Is it cry mournfully at the ceiling time, Aki? Is that what it is? Is it cry mournfully at the ceiling time? So I have like a half-finished knitting project near me, and then I was like, you know what? This is a mistake because knitting will also hurt my arms. So I haven't started on it again. And then I was looking at it and I was like, motherfucker, I was making cables. I don't want to do cables. So I gotta go dig up the instructions for the pattern I do want to do. What I really have to do is learn how to fucking read charts. Uh, it's a knitting term. So, you see how... There we go. You see how these lines curve up to the side? You need a second, or a third needle to do that, and it's separate and doesn't attach. So, where the cable needle I was using is also a mystery, because it's not here. So in addition to not wanting to be asked, I don't know where the cable needle is. The pattern I want to do, I'm probably not even gonna... Oh, this is not the one I thought it was. Fucking rip. Well, I gotta restart that project. Anyway, I have another project that is the pattern that I want, so I'll probably just reread it off of the completed thing rather than looking it up again. Because I am lazy as hell. It is not gonna let me yeet myself, so... I hate how slow I go. This is just driving me nuts. I know, Aki. Aki, why don't you come sit in my lap? I vaguely remember trying to get this one before and being unable to. Like, I think that there's no way down to go further south from here. At least not that I was able to find before. I have memories of this. Yeah, this is what happened last time. And I remember I couldn't go down here either. It's gotta be just locked for now. Yes, I know I have 6 frames. I don't want me to be doing what I'm doing either. Wow, this is just the 0 frame garbage. It's just awful. Unfinal sting. Wow. So I'm committed to this raid that I'm waiting for, but after that, I'm just gonna stop because this is not enough frames for me to enjoy playing. Aki, why are you trying to get in the cupboard? There's nothing in the cupboard for you. That's not for cats. He's trying to get in the cupboard with the trash can, of all things. Like, I don't think that it smells very appealing to me. But to someone with his sense of smell, surely it's much worse. Surely that is a place you do not want to be, my son. But no, he just loves eating himself into trash cans. No, thank you. These things are horrible. Antlion. Yeah, horrible. Yeah, see, I can't get past this. It's just... I just legit can't get to the next stuff, I think. Because this is going to be a dungeon. And then probably some NPC will show up and I can walk past him or whatever. Motherfucker. This is what I get for not doing the main story quest. All of these are super unhelpful. Wow! This is the worst quest to try to get back to. Oh, I don't care that it's 1K. I care that the closest one I've attuned is really, really far away. Oh, now I have frames. I mean, obviously that makes sense. Please. Have I done this before? Yes. Do I remember literally anything about it? No. Alright, that was a thing. No thank you. Alright, and now I have no frames again. So that's gonna be all of that. Let's yeet myself back vaguely where I need to be. Oh. So I am just gonna wait and come back when it is less framey and hopefully my game capture works. So let's pick something else to do. Well, I mean, I'm getting like 10 frames, Brad. It's like Deadly Premonition all over again. Ugh. I'd like to have a rest of my day, so I don't want to play Factorio. Yeah, just in the game, that's the frames I was getting. Alright. Not you. There we go. Hey. Oh. Alright. So, I'm gonna make some icons for some of the rewards. Though I gotta take a second and look up, No, I'll just make them square and then I'll resize them later. That's how I always do it. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. Hopefully my pen is charged. So if you have one that you want to see have a new icon for the channel rewards, feel free to call it out and then I'll do that one. But otherwise I'm just gonna go from the bottom up. Name a landing pad. Beautiful. I do like the fire. Right? That's with our fucking luck. Thanks. So, let's get into a better sitting position. And by that I mean like a way, way worse one. So, good fucking luck. How are you doing today, Ashen Hat? Yeah, that's how it feels sometimes. I wasn't around last week because my arms were super borked and I felt like they were broken. So that's why I wasn't streaming last week. But they are mostly-ish better. I mean, I'm still in some pain, but if I stopped doing things the moment I was in pain, I would never do anything, so... I think that, so, my body has, everything's gone to shit disease, as I've mentioned, and, because of my sexual characteristics, I have vast, terrible hormone changes once a month, and that always causes me to have horrible flares of pain in random places, and I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is. I get migraines too, which really sucks, but that's, you know, usual by now. Yeah, it's pretty common, but at least I don't have like PCOS or endo or something. Like, it could be worse, but it still sucks. what really sucks is that I'm already on medication that mitigates the changes as much as possible, and it is not good. Yeah, luckily, I respond to the triptans, so I can just take some medicine and then I'll feel better. But the triptans make me very intoxicated, and I'm also, like, super nauseated when I take them, which sucks, but better than a migraine, you know? I've been having migraines since I was 8 years old, which really fucking sucks. Also, I don't know about you, but I got a tetanus shot recently because my doctor was like, "When's the last time you got a tetanus shot?" And I was like, "I don't know." And she was like, "Okay, well, you're getting a tetanus shot." And I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I got a tetanus shot, and I was like straight up angry because tetanus shots, I don't know if you've had one in the last year or so, but they don't feel like anything now. It's just like any old injection. Before, tetanus shots felt like, you know, them putting a hot iron into your skin via a needle. It was the worst. Now it doesn't feel like anything, and I was legit mad. I was like, "Really? That's it?" And the nurse was like, "Yeah, I know, right? The kids have it so easy these days." Because, like, I have a history of never knowing the last time I got a tetanus shot, but also I have a history of needing tetanus shots, so I've gotten a lot of them over the years. How did you do that? I mean, I get injured a lot, but I've never done that. How did you do that? Was it in the kitchen? If it was in the kitchen, you need sharper knives, my dude. A coating? No, I didn't know that. Sounds kind of creepy. So I told Velo this story the other day, but I was taking the trash out once, one of my old houses, and I'm taking it to the trash compactor. Apparently, at some point, there ended up being broken glass in the trash, and so here I am taking the trash out, and I swing it into the trash compactor, and the trash bag hits my leg, and I feel it brush against me, whatever. Anyway, I'm walking back to my flat, and suddenly I'm wearing flip-flops, and my foot is soaking wet, and I was like, "Oh, were the sprinklers on? Is this from the grass?" So here I am walking back to my apartment, and like my foot is squelching in my sandal, and I'm just like, "What the fuck? This is..." And then I'm like, but my other foot isn't wet. So I get inside and I pull up my pant leg, and I have this like 7-inch gash in my leg, in the calf, in the shape of a wishbone, and you can see like the adipose cells, and they're all round in there. And I'm just like, okay, so we're gonna not pass out, first of all, and then second of all, I'm gonna go call a friend and get some fucking help. So my friend who's certified in first aid comes over with his wife, and they take me to the hospital, and I get a bunch of stitches. Not enough. Ow, that fucking sucks. I assume they were able to put your finger back together for the most part. My brother, when we were kids, he was a genius, and he dropped this bottle. He was holding a glass bottle. He dropped it, but then was like, "You know what, I'll catch it." But he was only like 13, so his reflexes weren't the best. So he catches it after it shatters on the ground. So he grabs just a handful of broken glass that's, you know, ricocheted up from the concrete, and he just legitimately cut off like half of his pinky, like lengthwise. So he had to get stitches, and they stitched it back together, but like he just straight up lost that chunk. So now his pinky is forever mangled. Oh my Jesus Christ! Jeez, ugh! That's a horrible. That's a horrible. And now because I thought of it, I'm gonna make all of you think of it. At least you didn't deglove yourself. Ugh. But that sucks hardcore. Is it all better now? Like, do you still have feeling, or is your finger all mangled like my brother's? You can see the exact point I ran out of fucks to give. Not you. You. Oh my god! That's horrible! I can't imagine doing that. Though that's what I was. So the other time I got a good look at my adipose cells, I dropped glass onto my knee, but like right above my knee on my thigh. And you could see like the rows of adipose cells, and I was like, "Ooh, this is cool." And my dad is like, "We're going to the ER right now. Stop touching it." And this scar is like 2 inches long. They gave me 4 stitches. You can see scars from all 4 of the stitches, and I'm just like, "That's not enough stitches. That is not enough stitches for this wound, sir. That is not enough stitches. Like, if I cared, I would have to get plastic surgery on this shit because it looks horrible. It's like half an inch wide. It's like, are you kidding me?" I can't fucking see shit. Are you going to get your coffee now? Or were you just petting the cat? Are you going to go get your coffee now? I don't see how that means you can't get coffee, but okay. Oh, there's just walls for days. Okay. Like, I'm really annoyed at how good the fire came out on, like, my bullshit. I'm just gonna draw some fire on this draft. Because I can't draw fire for shit. Yeah, 'cause it's raining. I've told you before. So for those who only heard half the conversation, my husband tried to take the dog out to pee, but it's raining, so she's like, "No, I'm not doing it." And he's like, "That shows she's faking it every time that she wants to go out during the day." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've told you she's faking it a million times because she never makes me take her out during the day when you know, had to go into work." And he's like, "Yes, but I can't resist when she asks me to." And I'm just like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." Hey, stop that. Only I can degrade my drawing ability. I have been trying and working very hard to be better at drawing lately, and it is so much effort, and I really don't like it because writing is so much easier and it's so much faster. And it doesn't give me, you know, ache in my hand. But here I am with my fucking clown shoes on, being like, I'm just gonna learn how to draw. I hate you. That's... Velo, can we get a 1 second timeout for that garbage? That's... No puns allowed. Who do you think this is? Bread's channel? Velo, are you playing Factorio right now? You need to be free. You need to be free. Are you trapped again? No puns! No puns! I'm not saying you need to lose your Factorio privileges. I'm saying you should take a break for your own health. I'm gonna call OSHA and be like, this is unacceptable, and they'll be like, sir, this is a Wendy's. That... See, it is a terrible shame that wizarding training montage doesn't exist anymore. Okay, good. Because we actually had a command for exclamation point punishment where it was spelled like that for if you did a pun, and you had to pay for your punishment in animal pictures. So if you posted a pun, you had to make up for it by posting a cute animal. Though I also had a command on that bot that would pull the top corgi picture off of Imager, so it made it really easy for people to pay for their punishment. Also, Velo, Brett has given me free reign to add bots to Discord, so if there's one that you want, you can try and sell it to me. They're a pain in the ass, is what they are. I mean, it was a whole ass thing before. What do you mean in particular? Jesus Christ. Well, I'm gonna have to look it up because I do a lot of collectible fishing, so that's a huge pain in my ass. I'll wait until there's a really pretty tutorial out that I can follow. True, but it was easier than Miner and Botanist collectible, which I never understood. I mean, I did it and I still didn't understand it. Oh, right. So back to the story about Bailey and my husband trying to take her out. So my husband is 6'4". He is a giant man. He is very, very large. Our dog is 15 pounds tops. She is a very small dog. If she is laying on the bed and like pushing him over, he will just keep moving so that she has as much space as she wants until he is literally falling off the bed. Right in front of my salad. This just looks like fire. Excuse me, sir. What kind of dog do you have? Oh, baby. I am not a fan of pits. Like, they're just not a dog that I like, but they get such a bad rap. I mean, for obvious reasons. But, you know, just people mistreat them so badly. Stop that. Not how wings work, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's horrible. Our dog was a rescue, and she was clearly abused by one of her former owners. But thankfully, she is not afraid of males. She's just afraid of weird things. Like, she wouldn't go into the kitchen for years. Like, you really had to coax her to get her to go into the kitchen, and then, like, she won't howl at all, and she's extremely protective of us and the cats, and you know, if she was a big dog, I would have to put a lot of time and effort into training her, but she is a tiny, tiny dog, so I just pick her up and carry her if it's a problem. Wow! What a shit. He's such a fucking shit. Aki, you don't even want a pretzel. That's a lie. Aki loves bread, and he will eat bagels if left unattended. Which is a lesson that Nerd still hasn't learned. No matter how many times Aki eats his bagels, he still leaves his bagels where they can be in Aki range. He's a shit. Aki is a huge shit. Alright, I'm bored of this. Who wants an Among Us little dude? I'm gonna draw some Among Us dudes. Because that's what I feel like doing. Aki is a very good jumper. He can get into lots of places. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna do Lauren's little thing for the thing. Which I'm sure is just totally, everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about, but... Hold on a second. So Ashen Hat, me and several other people are putting together, with Velo's help, a once a month sort of streaming thing where basically we're just going to have a roundtable discussion about true crime and serial killers and stuff. And then we're just going to stream it so that people can have fun seeing what big fucking weirdos we are. Hey, how about you write a novel and then you come back and try to criticize my English? Show me your credentials, then we'll talk. That's right, Velo. Yeah, come back with someone who has a linguistics degree, and then I'll talk to you. Because guess what? Linguistics changes depending on common usage. Also, don't forget you found me on Reddit, so I don't know if you think that you're gonna win any kind of pedantic bullshit in this house. I don't know why that was so fucking hard. Ah! I don't know what the reference setting does, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. But yes, and the dictionary, the dictionary actually added a new definition for literally that matches up with the colloquial usage of meaning facetiously. But anyway, we're going to be doing a roundtable stream about serial killers and shit, and it's going to be really cool. And I came up with a really cool background for it. And let's. So like this is the idea draft that we'll have for the people and that are going to be doing it. I just hear a yelling of Aki in the next room. But anyway, this person, she doesn't like drawing herself. So she asked if someone else could do hers, and I was like, sure, I'll do yours. Oh, Aki! Wow, that is exceptionally rude. Don't do that. So she is another streamer, and her raid emoji is a little bat that pukes rainbows. I don't have a sub to her channel though, so I can't show you. But she pukes rainbows. Are you sub to Atropa, Velo? I mean, I'm sorry, but that was also choices that you made, so. But yeah, Atropa's cool. She's Austrian, living in Germany, I believe, if I recall correctly. Nerd, can you redeem treats, and then I will lure him out here? Aki! Treats? Treats? Look at how fast he was. You're full bastard right now, you know that? Mama, catch. Wow, Bailey, rude. Karina? Here. That's for you, Karina, because I know you like being in boxes. Wow, just gonna leave me on red like that? Just take my food and leave? Rude. Aki, you just got treats. I heard him getting yelled at again. Okay, nerd, come in here. So the drawer closest to the fridge, go in there, and there should be little bottles that look like, medicine droppers. Get that, and then refill the humidifier, and put 3 drops from any one of them into the tray with the little black foam, and then that'll make Aki stay away. It's essential oils, babe. Because cats don't like citrus. It's cat safe, but they don't like it. Yes, run it. How is that evil? It's to keep him from breaking it. It's in his best interest that I don't get respiratory problems. So he needs to not break my humidifier. Yes. Yes, it is. If you said something I couldn't hear, you nerd. In the black foam. That's what it's for. Brett, are you here? Yeah, bread. I was gonna ask him if Lauren is working today, so whether or not she can come see this. He was here earlier. He got a promotion and a house. So we are all very excited for bread. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Of the loafing around with variety. I like it. Yeah, I thought that was a weird question because obviously you know bread, but. Bailey, you got your treats. I love it when the cats do that. They're so sweet. Hello, Mama. Oh, it's Aki. Yeah, he's. I told you that would work. TK's always right. If. So here's the question. Am I just going to copy this horn or am I going to draw the same thing all over again? Man, this looks so cool. Now I'm just angry. Yes, I could have just used the circle tool like the first time. The pen tool? Excuse me, sir. In fairness, um, I hate all of you. Um, but in fairness, Procreate is actually very user friendly. Every time I ask how to do something or I look up a tutorial, when I find out the answer, I'm like, that makes so much more sense than all the things I was trying. But I'm just so used to stuff being unintuitive that I don't do the obvious thing until I get told to. No. That is your name. Look, look, this is your little doll for the murder table. What do you think? Oh, thank you for the resub, Lauren. Welcome back. Good, I'm glad you like it. Absolutely. Since you're here, we'll like this one, like this color, or like this. Yeah, I know how that is, Spencer. Anyway, go ahead and pick one of those colors and just let me know which one you want. Or you can describe what color you want and give me a hex or whatever. What about that? Like that? Yeah, yeah, give me the hex. Well, yeah, I can put in a hex. If you have a specific hair color you want, you can give me the hex for that too. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Actually, my original instinct was to use gray skin, but then I looked at the emote and I was like, oh, huh. So when you were like gray, I was like, hella perfect. Excuse me. I would like. Eh? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Hold on. There we go. Got it. I don't know why the iPad was fighting me so hard. Hold on. I had a sneeze. Sorry about that. Thank you. I am really proud of my horns. I pulled out references and everything that you can't see because it's on my computer. I was hoping that you would be around to see this so you could give me the go ahead on it. Excellent. I'm glad that you agree. I do like this color though, so I'm probably going to just use it for the horns instead of black. It's a very rich dark gray. Oh, okay. Well, have a good day at work. I'm glad that you were able to pop in at the right moment. Because, like I said, I was going to make it gray, and then I checked the emoji, and I was like, oh, well. Oh, yeah. So, what happened was I had Vietnamese vermicelli noodle salad for dinner last night, and Parker really wanted it for lunch. So, this is my fault, really. Hey, Star Lord, how's it going? I'm sorry if you looked at the Discord and thought we were playing Final Fantasy, but I was getting like 10 frames in game, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop that. Well, I mean, it is such a good dinner option. Oh, Lala will absolutely try to eat all of that. That is 100% Lala food right there. For Lich. Oh my god, Spinster, Ashton corrected something I said earlier, and I was like, don't make me start. Also, Spinster, if you want to rewrite your name so that it's like in your handwriting, we can do that too. Like, this is just my sort of first ideas going out here. Though I do like how the script came out after I did a lot of changes to it. Also, I keep moving my hand out of the way as if you guys can see my hand blocking it, which is really funny to me. So someone I get a lot of art advice from, they were talking about they were giving advice to someone on like pen tablets, and they're like, but really, the pen tablet doesn't matter. What matters is practice. And I was like, so no, 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 no. You don't understand. If you're really bad, the pen tablet makes a huge difference. Practice doesn't matter till you get past zero. Hey, hey, that's rude. So if you want to see it in my regular handwriting, since Lore is frickin' calling me out here, this is how I would write it for me. I mean, do you mean like a Copic marker or like a Crayola marker? Like what tier of marker are we talking here? Hello, Kane. How's it going? How's the wife? Good, good. So what I would do is I would personally Google like knockoff Copics and just get some of those because those are blending markers. But Copics obviously you don't want because that's like $30 a pen. So you would want to get the knockoff ones that are a little bit cheaper, but they can still blend and get you the experience for it. So I would Google knockoff Copic or blending markers, one of those two. I don't know any brands off the top of my head, unfortunately, aside from Copic because that's like the standard. Yes, like that. Welcome back. I mean, Ashen, if you've got a fortune to spend, go ahead and get copious amounts of Copics. But Brett and I, one year for Co's birthday, we got him like a set of 10 and we split the cost between the two of us. Because when I said that it's like $20 a marker, that's not an exaggeration. Yes. Yeah, Copics are really expensive, which is why I said get knockoffs. But if you're like unfamiliar with the art scene and then you look at something and someone's like, "Oh yeah, I colored this with markers." You'll look at them and be like, "Excuse me? Shut your fucking mouth." Also, Parker, you should write that fic that you were threatening to do in my DMs last night with Karst and Din. You should just do it. Fuck the police. Oh, well, then all the best of luck and skill to your child. I am not an artist either, but I'm trying. Yeah, the buy-in is really cheap. Star-Lord, I've mentioned this before, but I got my first tablet because of RSI, because it's a lot easier on my wrist for a lot of things that I do. And so, since I had the tablet already, I was like, I might as well learn how to draw. And Paint Studio, Clip Studio Paint is on sale half the year, so Star-Lord, Wacom, the brand that Parker is talking about, is the industry standard for the most part. So that's good quality, even if it's old and used. Particularly if it's from before they did their planned obsolescence bullshit, which could go either way. But generally, Wacom don't have problems and run really well. And then there's a really good program that you can get for free called Sketchbook, which is what I use to draw this. And it has like a lot of tools and is really powerful and it's free. And it has really cool a lot of really cool things. So hold on. Oh wait. Like I did this on it too, which looks really nice. Let me see. There's a crazy cool pen in here somewhere. This isn't the one I wanted, but it's still cool. Look at this. Look at how cool this is. It glows. It's fucking cool. Also, this program is free. Did I mention that it's free? Because it's fucking free. Parker, can you send Star-Lord the name of the program and preferably where to download it? Also, hi, Carrie. Yeah, fuck the rules. Well, Kane, you still need to get your wife on Discord so that we can talk about our murder party. Also, speaking of the murder party, Carrie is in on it too, so that's going to be freaking excellent. I'm so hype. I'm so hype. Does anyone want to see my favorite art tutorial of all time? Because I have a favorite art tutorial of all time, and it's not the draw the rest of the fucking owl. Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub! Starlord, welcome to the Doover Zone. Please spam Otter Loves if you've got 'em. Okay, Lauren, have a good rest of your shift and have a good day. I gotta dig up this tutorial for you guys. Ooh, hella, hella, hella. I found it immediately. Alright, this is my favorite art tutorial of all time. So go and check that out if you're interested in learning art. Because it's great. And it's really good for people like me who aren't really invested in doing a lot of, oh, I'm going to do a material study. Oh, I'm going to do a lighting study and a color study. And I'm just like, I don't have the patience for that, and I would lose interest in art almost immediately if I tried to. So, this is what I recommend for people, who, especially for adults that were probably in that boat of they were good at everything they did the first time they did it, so they really struggle with doing stuff that they're not great at immediately. So this is my all-time favorite art tutorial, and I highly recommend it. I mean, studies are, without question, the better way to do it, but if my options are doing studies or not doing it, I'm going to pick not doing it. So, this is the way where stuff actually gets done. Also, Star-Lord, if you're starting to feel guilty over there, I'm going to let you know that Parker has been trying to get rid of this frickin' tablet for months. Every time someone we know is like, "Oh, I'm looking at a tablet," or "Oh, I want to get into art," she's like, "Really? Really? I can send you mine. I can send you this one. I want to get rid of it, please." Yeah. Are you like our friend Kevin, their other friend was talking about it, and Laura was like, "Who is it? Who is it? Let me give this to them." And Kevin's like, "No, no, they're computer camera." And she's like, "No, no, please, please, tell me." But Kevin is also just one of those people that is really hard to be a generous friend with because he's like, no, I don't want you to get me anything. And then we're like, God damn it, Kevin! Let us love you! Do you like the meme that I sent to our group chat with Kevin? Because I love that meme. It's so perfect because he and I have very, very, very different tastes in men. Right? And some people like Shen Wei were both just like, yep, that's it, that's my type. God damn it, this show just came right for my fucking throat. And then sometimes we're like, what the hell is wrong with you? How can you like this character? That character is ugly as sin. I can't believe he thinks Estinian is a gremlin. Ugh. I feel, Parker, that your tastes are very much like Elliot, where you're like, it's clear that your sexuality isn't a choice because if it was a choice, I wouldn't like men. Seriously, when Elliot said that, I laughed so hard, so long. That depends. Is he still walking around with brain damage? I have strong feelings about Mandalorians, okay? Also, I ordered new pajama pants and they were supposed to be here yesterday, so hopefully they'll be here today and I'm super excited. And I'm not at all upset that I don't have them yet because who delivers on Sunday? If you're delivering on Sunday, you need a better job. Also, it's just that time of year. Plus, with COVID, it's like, who is expecting to get their packages on time? Anyone who is a jerk about their packages coming late needs to be smacked. Also, I do want to point out that one of our friends to the bread box, Doover Zone, etc., works for the post office, so show some respect or you're going to get smacked. I mean, a new desk is nice and important, and you do teaching work, so, you have a good reason for wanting it. But don't be mad at the delivery people. Be mad at everybody else who's ordering shit. Oof, Velo, I can't imagine. I mean, and obviously, like I said, this year has got to be worse than ever. I just want to say, as a very sick person and as a disabled person who can't walk that much most of the time, I really appreciate everyone who delivers because I can't do shit. This is how I get my things. Oh no, that's horrible. Oh, Parker, have you tried that podcast I recommended to you? Because it's really cool. I haven't gotten tired of it yet, which is nice. Also, I think that there was a new BuzzFeed Unsolved season that I didn't pay attention to, so we should binge that at some point. Oof, that sucks. I am pretty sure that you'll like it, even though you're not a Tia Bootleg nerd. Nice. We're not even starting the murder party until then. We're right now we're just doing plans for everything. Trying to get stuff organized and arranged. The goal is that people when they can just like show up. They don't have to do a lot of planning. The last thing I want to do is make someone do homework for whatever. So yes, Laura, they are. So I recommended a true crime podcast to Parker called Red Handed, one word, and it is two British women. One is Irish and one is ethnically Indian, and they talk about true crime. They have a lot of details that I haven't heard before, and I've listened to a lot of true crime podcasts. And then they also sometimes like they true crime is really hard to research. Like there's just so many depressing details that you end up learning, so many things you never wanted to know. And so they do breaks every now and then where they will do investigations of paranormal stuff, which is basically both of them going, this is completely bunk. And this is our theory of how it was faked. And it's funny because there was this one serial killer in the UK that they never found out who it was, but the moniker is Bible John. And they just went off like for several episodes about how stupid that is as a moniker for a serial killer, and it's so funny because they'll be talking about some completely different case, and then just throw in not a stupid name like Bible John. Yeah, seriously. Thank you so much for the cheer. I really appreciate it. I am glad that you enjoy my ranting and raving about my really niche interests that are totally weird. Um, but so what we're going to be doing for the round table about the true crime round table is one person is going to be streaming, and like this they'll have like one widget up that's like them drawing or playing Tetris or something mindless, while everybody else is all in a Discord call talking about whatever we've got going on. Um, Whoever's hosting is probably going to come up with like a couple of themes of things that they want to talk about, like female serial killers, stuff that involves really weird bondage. Who knows? And they'll basically just be like a mediator, sort of pushing the conversation along whenever it stalls out. And then Velo has offered to code just like a little bit of an interactive portion so that people can pull it up, and it'll be like episode notes, but it also, you know, maybe there will be trivia and fun facts that people can fill in, and we'll use that partially as a way to keep the conversation going. Oh no! Even after I made it so much more expensive. Also, you should have unlocked the lurk emote or the velo, probably both. I don't know how it goes. Honestly, I just put them in there because I get to use them. Wow, my lurk emoji is not even loading. Rude. I love it so much. Your apartment is so overwarm. I would just die of heat stroke, honestly. Like, I cannot imagine how people are setting fires in your flat. Like, how do they not just have all cold all the time? Well, thank fucking God for that. I feel so bad for you and your poor cats. Too bad those cat carriers that NL has are so expensive because they're hilarious and adorable. Like, why you gotta be expensive like that? There's no reason to be expensive like that. So, like, in the last 3 weeks, there have been like 4 fires in her apartment building. And she's had to evacuate with her cats every time, going down many flights of stairs with two large, unruly cats. Okay, yeah, also that. Mine is not, because one of my body's shits the bed symptoms is that my body is always set on lose heat because you're too hot, regardless of what temperature it actually is. Ugh, that sucks a lot. So Nerd has changed where he's looking at apartments now that Brad bought his house so that we'll get an apartment near him, which is adorable. But also I agree. He's like, "Do you mind?" And I was like, "I told you I have two conditions. I want washer dryer in unit and I want um non-carpet." Oof. I mean, that's a good way to keep people out of your personal space at least. I mean, isn't that what the goal of life is? To get more cuddles from your cats? Also, for anyone that doesn't follow my Twitter, now that I have my exercise bike, I'm planning to start up Patreon again. So if you have suggestions of really terrible young adult books that you want me to read, feel free to drop those on me via Discord or Twitter, and I will take a look at them because I need more material. So if there is a book that you read that is young adult and you absolutely hated it and want validation, send it my way. So, the example that I usually use is Divergent because it's really, really terrible. It is bad, it's contrived, it's copying Hunger Games and failing in every single measurable way. It's garbage and it glorifies suicide, and I really hate it. But you can look at examples of my book reviews here. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if the audio one is on the website, but it is on the YouTube channel. So I'll grab a link to that in a second. That is my audiobook review. So basically, what happened was we were flying to Maine and we bought really cheap tickets. So it was many, many hours of waiting and being in airports and other garbage of that nature. And so I bought this book knowing that it would be bad, and it was even worse than I had imagined. And so when we got back, I was ranting to a friend of mine, and that is our friend Ryan Alec Hill, who helped me with the Obra Dinn stuff. And he was like, "You need to make a YouTube channel out of this because this is fucking hilarious." There we go. That looks so cool. I'm very happy so far. Thank you. All right, have a good rest of your day at work. I think I am actually going to call it here as well. Thank you so much. So let's see if anyone I know is streaming. Whoa, excuse me, sir. Oh, right. I forgot that my keyboard was active because I usually don't use it. Well, I usually don't use it when I'm drawing. Let's put it that way. So, well, I know that Bread really likes Nintendo Desi, so I. Oh, then I will send it to Bird Girl. Thank you, Bread. I didn't know you were here. So give Bird Girl your otter loves if you've got 'em, and say that you hope that they have a really good day. And you have a really good day as well. And I will see all of you next time.